Welcome back now. Lagos State proved its ability to host world athletes as it successfully organized the Lagos City Race that had over 20,000 local and international marathoners in participation. Here are some of the interesting moments captured at the tournament.
A lot of technology has been put into this because a lot of money comes into it.
It's the first of its kind in 30 years, as over 20,000 local and international athletes signed up to compete at the Axis Bank Lagos City Marathon. With a record $50,000 at stake for the eventual winner, these athletes came all out for the prize money. With a good show of mental strength and endurance, Kenya's Abraham Kinton became the first marathoner to win the maiden edition with a time of 2 hours, 16 minutes and 19 seconds. He was closely followed by two Ethiopians in second and third place. The Ethiopians dominated the women's category, with Alima Wassin winning in the time of 2 hours, 38 minutes and 36 seconds. And it was joy unspeakable for Emmanuel Gyang, who emerged the first Nigerian to cross the finish line to claim the 7th position.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the maiden Access Bank Lagos City Marathon 2016 from Kenya, Abraham Kipton, who won with 2 hours, 16 minutes, 19 seconds. The champion from Kenya. I'm presenting to them, ladies and gentlemen.
A delighted Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, said with the level of success recorded at this first edition, the tournament will be a yearly event.
We are greatly encouraged by the interest generated by this event and look forward to becoming an IAAF Gold Label race soon. This is a historic moment as Lagos joins major cities in the world to promote the marathon. The last time this event was held was 30 years ago. I stand here to tell you today that this event is here to stay. We are committed to sustaining this event and ensuring consistent improvement to make it one of the best marathons in the world. As a government, we are determined to make Lagos the hub of sports in Africa. We will embrace other international sports, and Lagos will be to host continental and international sports tournaments. With this, we shall, beyond this competition, showcase our state to the global community as a choice destination for tourism and investment.
The Minister of Sport, on his part, promises improvement of necessary facilities to develop marathon as a sport.
The turnout and the registration of athletes for this event attest to the fact that Nigerians are sports friendly and that all that Nigerians need is an enabling environment to express their potentials. This, I assure you under my watch, that we will do everything possible to enlarge the frontiers of more facilities to accommodate our teeming population.
The Lagos State government believes that the gains inherent in hosting the event will further boost the economy of the state, as well as promote Lagos as a destination worthy of visit by tourists, sportsmen and investors. The story of the successful hosting of the Axis Bank Lagos City Marathon cannot be complete without the important roles played by the security and medical personnel and volunteers.
It's something that we had prepared for. We had and the group of people that formed the LOC to, I think, reasonably experienced. And we have worked together, gone through thick and thin. There had been some hurdles that we needed to cross, and we thank God we were able to cross them. Even at midnight last night, we're still working very hard to ensure that we're able to deliver this event. I'm happy because I don't know, it's people that will assess us to tell us how we are fed. And I'm happy to hear that people feel generally that it's okay.
Now, for Nigerian athletes who actually came tops in this one, is there a future for them in marathon?
Great future for them. We have said before, especially under my purview as a technical director, that the technical committee has said that we want to veer away from our traditional areas of strength and start trying to think about making incursions into other areas, just like other countries are making incursions into our areas of strength, sprints and jumps. So we are doing that. We have done that with the race walk and won in the African continent. We are now thinking about that for the long and middle distances.
The Nigerian Army, Navy and Police ensured that athletes were properly protected, particularly from spectators who wanted to get close to the runners. Volunteers within the country and from the United States also contributed to the success. Some of them medical practitioners who were on hand to help athletes who finished the race.
The experience is amazing. I am so proud to be a Nigerian. You know, the organization, I mean, there's always room for improvement, but this is beyond my expectation. I am proud and I'm so grateful with the nurses, the doctors, they are amazing. They were on point. And you sometimes when you hear Nigeria, especially stuff done in Africa, you think it's like a substandard. But this is international standard to me. I live in New York City. I witness the New York City Marathon all the time. And this meets that expectation. So I'm so proud to be a Nigerian. It's a big thing. I will not miss it next year. Hopefully, whichever, being a medical volunteer or maybe a runner, one of it, I have to be part of it.
I wanted to be a part of the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon. I understand it's the first time they had the marathon in 30 years. Had 28,000 participants, which is great for a first-time marathon. And I just enjoyed the energy and the charisma of the event.
Two of the athletes who slumped at the finish line were promptly taken care of by the medical team. The success can be attributed to the contribution made by the team, who also made sacrifices.
I'm happy they came with their own money, paid their way here. But more importantly, were the volunteers within the age of 18 and 25 from within Nigeria, people who left their schools to come and volunteer.
You can't have everybody you need. So you use a lot of volunteers and they come with their own special mix, you know, and make the event lively. I'm very lucky. I'm joined here by a lot of wonderful people here, different walks of life, but they all came out and spent the whole day. We've been at this for close to a month because we've been going for training and so on. So we've had a blast. We're going to be here next year. It's been a wonderful day.
For some of the athletes that came in, you know, from Kenya, Ethiopia and all that, how do you guys actually make them feel comfortable? Because they were really happy, you know, coming to Lagos and seeing what Lagos really is.
Well, you know, the sponsors, all the sponsors, they brought some major money. So, of course, that was not the issue. We have fantastic hotels here. Lagos has a fantastic ambience. Nobody that comes to Nigeria that won't fall in love with it. So that, you know, the issue was really, let's just have a great day. Let's have fun. And I think we achieved that.
What did you do differently to be able to have, you know, athletes running a marathon and even finishing at good time despite not making the Olympics?
You know, first of all, if we knew about this competition, because we have never had any competition that would qualify us for Olympics. And we should have heard about this earlier, but we did not. And so, you know, after the Christmas, when we heard about this thing, you know, we quickly just assembled to put ourselves together. But even then, with the training, but you know, like around Jos, it was very, very cold. It has been very, very cold. So here is hot, quite hot, so it affected us somehow. But I think it's very good. We're happy.
Having watched the marathon, the President, Confederation of African Athletics, Ahmad Malbon, is confident that Nigeria can successfully host the African Senior Athletics Championship in 2018.
Nigeria has the capability to host one of the most successful events. Because I believe that because I had the full support of the government, we have the full support of the sports authorities and also the full support of the Athletic Federation.
The first edition is done and dusted, but organizers are already planning for a better second edition, scheduled for February 11, 2017.
16 minutes and 19 seconds. Abraham Gibson!
That's it on this week's edition of Dateline Lagos. Just a reminder that Lassa fever still exists, but you can help curtail the spread of the virus by keeping your environment clean always. Helplines are displayed on your screen to enable you to reach the Lagos State Ministry of Health if you notice symptoms of persistent fever, not responding to standard treatment for malaria or typhoid fever. You can also reach us through our social media platforms showing on your screen. I'll see you again same time next week, God willing. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Keep your comments coming.